Chocolate chips and memories, coffee and homemade cookies, they make me feel at home.
Have you ever wanted to open a coffee shop? We're going to attempt just that. You know the phrase, everything is figure-outable? Well, my husband and I are giving ourselves 365 days to figure out how to open a coffee shop. We have no experience and we have zero financing right now, but we have big dreams and we would rather try and fail than not try at all. We wanted to document this journey for a couple reasons. One, it keeps us accountable. Two, it can inspire other people to pursue their dreams. And three, it can help someone who wants to open a coffee shop. They can see kind of the process, how it works from beginning to end. You can follow along on this journey in two places. The first and the most important one is going to be YouTube. We're going to be posting a video every Saturday morning with what we tackled that week. For example, if that week's tasks is building a business plan, then you will see us doing the research, writing it all out, and kind of the end result of that. If I can't wait for this stage, that week's challenge is to build the coffee shop. Then you'll see us plan the designs, hire people, and go through that whole process. The second place where you can see these updates are going to be on Instagram, and that's kind of going to be where the community is at. That's where you guys can vote on different things like what color to choose, what decoration to put, what mural to put on the coffee shop wall. That's also the place where you can ask us any questions, which we can answer in the YouTube channel, or if you just want to say hi and connect with us, you can do that as well. Now, the last place where we're going to have kind of these YouTube videos along with a donation area is going to be on our blog. If you want to support us in any other way, financially or just sharing about our website, that would be the place to do that. Okay, so what's the idea behind this coffee shop, you may ask? Long story short, we want to create a Christian coffee shop that cultivates community. We want to offer a place for families and friends to come together, to meet new people, and to leave with their cups full. Not the coffee cups, they're hard cups. We want to have events like outdoor movie nights, creative classes, and even Bible studies. Inside the coffee shop, we want to have a little gift shop with flowers, curated Christian gifts, and even our own clothing line like this Created to Create crew. We'll share more of our vision next week when we work on our business plan, so be sure to subscribe and come back next Saturday for that video. The last thing I want to share in this video is the why behind what we want to do. First of all, I grew up in California, in Costa Mesa, where the coffee culture is booming, and I've always loved working in coffee shops. I would go from coffee shop to coffee shop and meet people, be inspired by the lighting or the aesthetics, and drink a lot of good coffee. Reason number two is when I was growing up, my parents owned multiple businesses and I got to be around that. I got to grow up with them. They were always in our lives and we got to learn about the different businesses. One of my favorite memories was when we were at the pizza shop and the cook was making us pretzels out of the pizza dough. I just loved that. Having that amazing childhood makes me really want to be an entrepreneur for our own babies. Speaking of babies, we just had a baby girl and she is the biggest blessing of all. She officially turned 3 months old this week, and not only do we want to be able to be in her life as she grows up, but we also want to have something to pass down to her, and the coffee shop would be really cool. And the third reason is I've always loved bringing people together and creating community. In the last brand that I had, it was called Grace Bell and it was a community blog for women. But what I did is I hosted multiple events. I think we did like 13 big events and we just invited all women, whether they were Christian or not. And we did each one was completely different. We did things like calligraphy workshop, we did an outdoor rooftop movie night, and the craziest one of all was a road trip that we took from Orange County all the way to Big Sur, which we stayed at and we did camping for the whole weekend. That was so much fun and there's been so many friendships that blossomed out of that community. And we really want to do the same thing for our Rejoice in the Good brand. We want to take it from the online store to bring it in person so that we can have those kind of communities and events together. There's going to be two kind of chapters or clubs under Rejoice in the Good. One is for men and it's just called Being a Godly Man. Maybe we'll give it a cool name later, but that's it for now. And the second one is called More Than Rubies. And this is from Proverbs 31, where it talks about she's more precious than rubies. And this is a community for women. And what we want to do is with these communities, do things together such as hiking, Bible studies, creative classes, learning together. Like we can do like how to make sourdough bread from scratch and those kind of things. So all of that will be either at the coffee shop that we're going to be hosting it, or we can go somewhere else and collaborate with other people as well. Either way, this allows us to go from our online website and community to meet in person. And hopefully we can create also chapters across the US where different people can host these meetups and events, and we can just grow this really cool community together. Well, that's pretty much it. We're going to be tackling this crazy dream together, and you guys can follow along. Every week on Saturdays, we'll be posting a new video here. And I'm thinking it's going to be like in the beginning of the video, I will tell you what the challenge for that week is, what we're going to try to accomplish, and then we'll take you along as we figure it out. That way you can kind of learn too. And then at the end, we'll kind of show you what we have finished and finalized. Well, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye!